Hello, and welcome to the Carefree Equine Inn. My name is Isaiah Ford, and I'll be one of your 3 information guides today. We are a small farm located in Colts Neck, New Jersey. We are proud to offer 13 acres to you and your equine buddy. These 13 acres consist of 5 2-acre paddocks, a 12-stall barn, a large riding arena, and of course, the owner's home. We also offer a large park on the back lot that is used by current boarders for riding. As of right now, we are home to 3 beautiful horses and 1 loving pony, whom you'll get to meet shortly. The terrain of our land is smooth and flat, which make for easy and comfortable living for our residents. The horse's safety and well-being is our first priority, so they are brought in at night and during extreme weather events such as a polar vortex or extreme heat. They are also housed in the barn during any loud, festive events such as the 4th of July. I will now hand you off to Katie for the official tour of the Carefree Equine Inn.
Hi, my name is Katie Waldron, and this is my farm, the Carefree Equine Inn. These are all my horses. I'd love to take you on a tour. I'm already in my barn clothes, so won't you join me? A representation of one of the 5 paddocks we spoke about in our group project. My farm at the Carefree Equine Inn.
This is not your farm. I've told you that before. This is not your farm.
We offer a beautiful riding ring for all our people boarding here. Oh, hi! I'm glad you made it down to the barn. Just doing some cleaning up before you arrived. I did want to show you what we feed our horses here at my place, the Carefree Equine Inn. Won't you follow me right over here? Have it all set up for you. We use Tribute, Calm and Ease. All our horses seem to love it. It has rice bran in it, and they really do well on it. The ones that don't, like my Teddy, gets beet pulp shreds with some molasses, so it's a little more palatable for him to eat and consume. My farm, the Carefree Equine Inn.
Again, it's not your farm.
We offer Timothy hay. Let me get you some. To all our horses. It's a first cut Timothy hay that they seem to enjoy very much. We also offer to Teddy, who is trying to gain about 200 pounds, some alfalfa. I'll show you some of the shelter that we have here at my farm. Won't you come along? This is one of my horses. This is Linus.
This is not your horse.
Carefree Equine Inn, we offer outdoor shelter for all of our horses. Here at my farm, we offer a large park in the back of our farm. Come on, let me show you. Hi, this is Teddy. He actually is my horse.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. He is the senior in this project. He's 20 plus years old. He's a Belgian draft, gelding, and I pretty much love him. This is Linus. He's the Oldenburg that was featured in the group project. So this is Georgette. It's actually George. He's the Frisian in our project. He's a male, and he's not pregnant. Hi, this is Little Man. He's my Cushing's pony. He is doing much better. He has lost a lot of weight, and he's much healthier now. Just wanted to wrap up the tour by introducing you to the easiest keeper at the barn. I'm glad you joined me. I hope you enjoyed my barn.
Hi, my name is Erica, and I'm going to be talking about the diets of the horses at the Carefree Equine Inn. So to start, we're going to talk about Teddy. Teddy is a senior horse who's in pretty good health, so he can be fed at maintenance. He does need to gain a little bit of weight, so he is being fed at 2% of his body weight right now, and he is on pasture. But because the pasture isn't very nutritional, we also supplement it with Timothy hay, and he also gets concentrates. Soon, Teddy will be starting groundwork, so he'll be getting, we'll increase his diet to about 2.25% of his body weight, and that'll make sure that he meets his requirements for his workload that he's doing, which is only legs, so it doesn't need to be changed much. Next is Linus. Linus is pretty much also a horse at maintenance, and this is because he was injured. And so right now he's not really doing anything, His owner rides him every once in a while to help him get moving, but for the most part, Linus is fed on pasture and Timothy hay, and he does pretty well on it and meets all of his nutritional needs. The next one is Little Man. He's a pony, and he's special because he actually has Cushing's disease. This Cushing's disease is, his vet actually prescribed him some medication to help the symptoms of his Cushing's disease, and we feed Linus at 1.5% of his body weight because he is pretty much overweight, so we do need to help him decrease his weight a little bit. We did choose to feed him Bermuda grass, and he's also in a dry lot by himself because the pasture has too many non-structural carbohydrates. And the Bermuda grass has only a little bit of them, so this is really good to feed Linus. And we also throw in a little bit of alfalfa hay because it's really nutritional and helps him meet his nutritional requirements. The last horse is Georgette, and Georgette is in her 9th month in her 3rd trimester of pregnancy, and she's doing really well. She needs, at this point in her pregnancy, a 50-50 amount of forages and concentrates. So she's on pasture. She gets mostly alfalfa mixed with a little bit of Timothy hay, and then she also gets a high amount of pellets in her diet to help her meet her nutritional requirements. The alfalfa hay is a really important part just because right now in her pregnancy, her calcium is doubled, her phosphorus is doubled, and her protein is high, and all of these are in the alfalfa, so she's meeting all her requirements on the feed that she's at. So that's all the diets for the horses at the Carefree Equine Inn. Thank you.
We recently analyzed our pasture using the step point method, the results being 40% grass, creep and bent grass, tall fescue and orchard grass being present, 32% weeds consisting of narrow leaf plantain but no hazardous plants, 24% bare ground, and 4% other being a few tree limbs. Now obviously the field isn't in the best shape, which is why we rotate pastures in order to increase the nutritional balance that the horses need. We also recently had our pasture sent out and analyzed. We took a fresh sample out of field 2. This sample was mixed grass, and the dry matter percentage equaled 50, which is above average, as the usual percentage for dry matter ranges around 20%. The digestible energy came back at 1.98, which is common considering the typical level is 2.0. The crude protein equaled 13%, which is below average, as the typical percentage is around 15 to 18%. Starch percentage is 2.3%, which is a good factor considering starch levels are usually low. The calcium and phosphorus levels resulted in 0.35% and 0.20% respectively. A 1-to-1 ratio is the least that these levels should be at. And although 1-to-1 isn't necessarily bad, it is not best for growing, pregnant, or lactating mares. Thank you for visiting the Carefree Equine Inn, and we hope you'll be staying with us soon.